Well, how y'all doing out there? Now we're finna do Aries-Leo-Sagittarius, and this bag got messages in it, and this is allegedly entertainment purposes only. I decided to pull to see what comes out for my fire signs. Maybe there's something important that you need to be knowing versus that you have to know. You know, it just depends. And this is allegedly entertainment purposes only. Don't take nothing I say personally. If it's not helping you, then it's not good for you, okay? And if you're sensitive, then you need to leave now, because I'm not trying to hurt nobody's feelings, because I know how it goes. You know, you're not ready to hear something. Okay, so, and this is the legend. I may cuss sometimes. It's just, I try to watch it, but, you know, sometimes it's who I am. Okay, someone is possessed. So they want to let you know there's a possession going on. Someone is possessed. And they're possessed, but somebody was conflicted, hot and cold. Now they're not, because they know. See, people are starting to know that this person is possessed. And somebody has a protector that's protecting somebody allegedly right now. Like, if you come your ass up here, I'm not worried about you. You think you're a demon or a thing will stop me, because when I get done with you, there is a breaking point. Don't come this way. You know, you can be possessed all you like. And allegedly I channel too. They like, you can be possessed all you like, but as I see it, you come this way. It's on. That's what I'm hearing. Ancestors and the guardians of this person that they want to come and have conflict with. And they was like, no, we ain't doing that. The demon can be on their time someplace else, but not here. See, the Joker. See, somebody wanted to be. They wanted to be a Joker, but it ain't happening. See, they went to Oya too to try to get this done. It's sideways. See, there's this karmic relationship. It's in reverse. Instant triggers. There's somebody, they done outgrew this karmic relationship from the past, and they let go of their ego. So their ego was a problem. You know, sometimes your ego get in the way. You know, you got to watch that ego, man. I had to watch it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know, your ego it's a controlling thing, and you have to watch it, because you don't want to hurt nobody, but it happens, and you got to understand. You know, people make mistakes. I'm human, just like anybody else. Well, human is more, but that's what they say. Allegedly. What else is going on? Allegedly. And this is what names may come out, and this is allegedly, okay? Look, love spells have backfired. All the love spells are going back. There's love spells. It's like, we sending them suckers right back. Bitches flying, like they say, fly back. When they do like the poop, 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 that's what I'm seeing. They going back and forth with this love magic to sit down. Like, I don't care about what y'all putting out. They're blocking all of it, allegedly. The Guardians, it says, I had enough. It's been blocked, so it's shielded. It says, I need my house key back because you acting mental as hell. See, somebody wants the house key back because somebody really showing their ass right now. You know, somebody's showing their ass, you know. And somebody's a bus driver, and they have mental issues. So this person could be a bus driver and they're showing their ass. I mean, completely tearing their ass up. And they shouldn't be around them kids acting like that. That's what I'm saying. You shouldn't be acting like them kids. You need to think about your children. I don't give a damn about what you talking about. You know, you need to learn. You need to learn. You need to learn. Come up in here. You come up in here. Come up in here. That's what my ancestors. I'm sick of you coming up in here. And so somebody said they're sick of you coming up in here like that. Just okay. They said a youth did a crime. Somebody young did a crime, and justice was required. You know, somebody could be 58 years old. It says karmic relationship. Okay. Something about a karmic relationship. Somebody says, no, this is not no karmic relationship. See, somebody's family member was acting mental as hell, and you need to watch out for them. Somebody's family member is showing their ass. The conclusions are within reach. Somebody having just showing their tail. You know, they're showing their tail. Somebody in your family. It says, pay attention to details, okay? A message. Somebody says, sister, I went on a date, and someone M's me. Online dating went wrong, okay? I never will forget my family on earth. I couldn't ask for a better family. I love y'all so much. So somebody here basically gonna, you read it from heaven. That's a message from them. They're telling you above. Somebody says, will you marry me, my love? Somebody wants to know, will you marry them? It says it's better to go out like a man trying than play it safe and get seconds. That's what somebody was saying. It's best to try. I ain't going to get seconds. That's what somebody, Leo, was saying. Something about a Leo. This is a wrong turn. Somebody said the Leo took a wrong turn. Somebody with an S in their name. Something about trigger warning, close your ears if you're not ready. Homicide victim is telling everything about a crime. Somebody did a crime. This homicide victim has decided to tell on them. Yes, injustice and judgment, because you didn't have did it. You hurt a person to the point where the memory is so hurtful. That's what I'm hearing. And you got to see this. You don't understand. You see everything. You don't see parts. You don't see less. It says they was on some DRUJSs in the past. So that's the problem, okay? It says lockbox, closed, and trapped. Someone was trying to get you locked up and trapped, but that's in the reverse. They want you to go to jail, baby. Because, see, they sacrifice you, the elites, but it's in the reverse. How you going to sacrifice somebody? Justice and judgment. You don't sacrifice somebody when they never sacrificed you. That's how it works. See, I told you, you get sacrificed by the elites who sacrificed you. Secret society, the elites sacrificed you. They said, I wanted you gone because of something. They don't like you. See, they don't like you or something. But who cares? This is not about like. This is about understanding that I will not go anywhere until I'm ready. And anyone that pushes me, it's like this. I don't have to move because I'm strong like that. And I'm not afraid to stand where I'm supposed to stand. Once you get out of that mode of being in fear, can't nobody control you. The thing you need to worry about is yourself. Fear is not going to be a problem. All the wrong things you do, the divine, the higher power, the universe, whoever you serve, is going to, whoever's in you see as the, basically wiped your ass and you didn't even know it. It's coming to help you. That's the creator, the one God consciousness right in front of you. It's in you. You're helping yourself, but you can't see it because some people have gifts. It says, I spend a lot of time alone thinking about you. Somebody says they think a lot of time thinking about you, but they got affection. I'm not going, were you thinking about giving me affection? Now, somebody wants to give you some affect, like affect you, like give you HIV or they want you to have that. This person wants you to have that, but they say they care and love you about you, but what else is going on here? Affection. Oh, they want your affection. They want your affection. I spend a time, somebody was thinking about affection with you. How would it be? What question? That's just if you got all you want to know. Somebody named Oliver in the past, then hey, you'll always never know. Somebody named Linda in the past. If you never moved, you never learned nothing until you make a move. That's how people lose the best things dear to them, because they let fear control their actions. And that's why, and listening to other people will leave you without the things you really need. A white lady, a man, allegedly. Something about they thought they wasn't grounded, but they was. It says, why did you end my mother? Somebody tried to do something to mother and the son, and somebody, they did something to put somebody, They said this was a hate crime on black people, allegedly why they did that crime. So whatever they did that person, it was because of a hate crime. It says a flurry climax is coming. It's something about a child was lying about doing a lot of DRUJSs. A short-term illness is coming, the illness is coming, we always have to deal with things. It says they were trying to keep your secret, but they, because they wanted to look cool in front of their friends. Cheating on you. Your lover is cheating on you. Just, somebody's lover is cheating on them. I don't know, somebody. It says a man should never neglect his family for business. Okay, somebody named Barino says, congratulations, Taurus, allegedly. Something about boot camp. You almost got boot camp, but you didn't because you're on top. Like, share, subscribe.